808 on the beat.
Grinding every day and I did it my way. Blackball from the game, caught me cast away. Waiting on my downfall, gotta stay ahead. Coaches cut me off, patience hanging by a thread. Gotta do my thing now, a lot of people.
What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Johnny Dunn, and we back with another one. The Johnny Dunn Show, Veve Pod number 17. Marvel Digital Comics, let's go! This is crazy. Never has this ever happened before in the history of the entire world. We have comics from Marvel in premium digital format as NFTs. This is literally history in the making. The problem is, a lot of times people don't realize that they're in history until it's written in the books. This is literally history. This is a historic moment. Veve has so many of these, it's kind of like we're taking all of these for granted right now. But this is just unbelievable, so let's dive into the news. Marvel's first ever limited edition digital comics drop on August 19th, 20th, and 21st at 8 a.m. PT, only on the Veve iOS and Android app. The first offering in Veve's digital comic range kicks off with a bang, offering Marvel's earliest and some cases most rare comic books, starting with the original, the OG, the foundation on which all other Marvel comics followed, Marvel Comics number 1. This is followed by Journey into Mystery, number 85, which is the first appearance of Loki. To round out this week's comic drops is another must-have classic for any comic lover, Fantastic Four, number 1. Marvel Comics number 1, the first Marvel comic ever, the one that started it all in 1939. The Marvel Universe's Big Bang is in these pages, and it kicks off with an explosion as the android Human Torch, in his first appearance, collides with Namor the Submariner, also his first appearance. This is the first comic book ever published by Marvel, then known as Timely Comics. So here we have the first one, drops tomorrow, Thursday, August 19th. The retail price is $6.99, so it's definitely affordable. It's one of those blind boxes where you're going to have to get a lot of them to get the secret rare, because we got the True Believer variant, the secret rare, 600 editions. So if you get this is like digital gold. This is going to be one that you're going to want to hodl, or you could flip it, but I suggest this is one that you're going to want to hold, because this is the first Marvel comic ever in premium digital format. This is literally a historic moment, so you want to hold on to history, and this is just one of those. I mean, there's going to be plenty of weeks where if you look out, you get an ultra rare, you can flip it for money, and maybe you want to do that with this one and hope it dips back down and try to buy it back, but you may want to hold on to this one in case you can't. Then you have the ultra rare 2,400 editions, so that's going to be another one. If you can get that, that's definitely going to be a solid one to get. And then we got the rare 3,000 editions, the uncommon 6,000 editions, that's the vintage variant. And then we got the classic cover, the common 48,000 editions. This is going to be the one that everybody gets. You know, it's going to be kind of like the common Marvel Captain Hero ones that we just had. A lot of people got stuck with the commons, but that's the part of it. You know, you may get 2 secret rares, you may get 2 ultra rares, you may be able to complete the set, but there's going to be people that get stuck with 10 common, you know. Knock on wood right now, hopefully it's not me. But, you know, good luck to everybody out there. Hopefully you guys don't get stuck with the common. But that's for the first one. That's just the first day. We got 3 days in a row. So then the second day, moving on to Friday, we got Journey into Mystery, number 85. The first appearance of Loki, the god of mischief. Never before has the mighty Thor faced a foe as dangerous as his brother Loki. The Thor family expands with the first experience of Asgard, Loki, and Heimdall in a milestone issue. When Loki travels to Earth, the trickster god will stop to nothing to get revenge on his hated brother Thor, including unleashing his magic on the helpless mortals. So we got $6.99 retail price again, August 20th, Friday. We got 40,000 common. We got 5,000 uncommon. So that's a huge difference just between the common and uncommon. So anybody who lucks out and is able to get, you know, uncommon, rare, or anything else besides the common is going to be huge on these, because everybody's going to be getting commons. But uncommon, we got 5,000 of them, like I said. The hero variant, the rare, we got 2,500, which is really nice. And ultra rare, we got 2,000 editions. And this time we got the True Believer variant, the secret rare, 500 editions. So this is going to be one of the more rare ones that we've ever seen on a drop lately. Like, this is definitely a secret rare worthy drop right now. I mean, the last secret rare we had Lucky, and that was, I believe, 999 editions. So this secret rare is 500 editions. This is going to be a good one to have. This is the first true Marvel comic in premium digital format. This is big time. This is huge. And then moving on, we got Fantastic Four on Saturday. The first appearance of the Fantastic Four, the comic that redefined superhero comics and introduced the Fantastic Four to the world. The Fantastic Four sprang into action as a team for the very first time. Mr. Fantastic, Thing, the Human Torch, and the Invisible Woman are heroes transformed and gifted with extraordinary powers. After being exposed to cosmic radiation in an experimental spaceflight, but will they learn how to control their newfound powers enough to stop the fury of the Mole Man? The ripple effects of the single issue continue to influence comic books to this day. So Saturday, $6.99 retail. We got, again, 5 different variants. We got the common, 48,000 editions this time. We got uncommon, 6,000 editions. Rare, 3,000 editions. Ultra rare, 2,400. And the secret rare, 600 editions. So Friday's drop is going to be the most limited, but all 3, if you can get the secret rare at all 3 of these, that's going to be unbelievable. I don't really have a game plan just yet. I'm just going to keep spamming the buy button. We're going to try to hope to get lucky. I'm going to try to manifest a secret rare on the first day. That's going to be good enough for me. If I can get one of these secret rares, I'll be happy with that. 2 is a bonus. 3 is an absolute blessing. So we'll see how it goes, but I'm excited for this drop. And then right as I was making this, we also have now Veve tweeted how to read the comic books. So this is going to be huge because not only are they dropping the first comics in digital premium format, they're also readable, fully readable comics. So this is just unbelievable. It says, introducing Veve Digital Comics. In our ever-expanding product range, we are excited to announce the launch of digital comics onto the Veve platform. Like our digital collectibles, digital comics are limited edition NFTs, and in most cases come in various levels of rarity, with the rarer types having lower edition numbers as you would expect. One great advantage of digital comics over physical versions is that they will stay in pristine condition no matter how many times you read them. So no need to worry about damaged spines or dog-eared corners, and no need to fear more bookshelves, because storage is a huge problem with physical collectibles, not only in comics but actual statues and actual physical collections. Like, you have to dust them off and you need space for them and you can't travel with them. So let's get down to how to actually buy these digital comics and read them. Purchasing digital comics. When it comes to purchasing digital comics in the store, you first need to switch to the digital comics section. This is achieved using the new switcher menu, located just under the Veve logo header bar. Whenever you see the switcher menu within Veve, you can switch between digital collectibles and digital comics. So it's not in the Veve app just yet, but I'm sure before tomorrow they're going to release an update and you're going to be able to update it and you're going to be able to see that in there, which is pretty cool because this is an update that everybody's going to get. Everybody's going to see it for the first time, and we're actually going to be able to read these comics. Unbelievable. Before purchasing a digital comic, you can review the odds of getting a specific cover variant, example 1 in 3.3, as well as the number of editions remaining. These details can be seen when viewing a digital comic in the store. Once a digital comic has been purchased, it will appear in the digital comics section of your collection. When purchasing a Veve digital comic, you won't know which cover variant you will get until after the purchase, much like Veve blind boxes. The cover variant and rarity will be displayed on the purchase success screen. In the example below, the purchaser has secured a rare cover variant. And you can see in the picture here, it looks like he has a David Dew bank account. Shout out to Tabs Trades. He put that out there in the Twitter. It was so funny. I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but it says it's like 999 million. And he bought it for $6.99. So it just shows you that once you actually buy the screen, you're going to be able to see which one you get right there. And it says, note, during high traffic periods such as a drop, the comic rarity will be known to you only after delivery to your collection, which may take up to 30 to 120 minutes. Digital comic collection. As mentioned above, when a digital comic has been purchased, it will appear in your collection tab. Similar to the store, you can use the switcher menu at the top of the collection screen to switch between digital comics and digital collectibles. The collection digital comics section is divided into 2 parts. At the top, you will see any digital comics you are reading, if any, and below, all the digital comics you own will be displayed. Each comic rarity or cover variant will show as a separate item, so you can see all the cover variants you own. The Veve Comic e-reader. This is what I'm really excited about. With Veve Digital Comics, you don't just get the cover. You are buying the full comic, ready to read with Veve's built-in e-reader. You can read the digital comic right after it has been delivered to your collection. So right away you can read this. To read a digital comic, you only need to simply tap the comic cover in your collection. You can then tap on the left or the right of the screen to navigate through the pages, and then double tap in the center of the screen to zoom in and out, and then drag the zoomed in page with your finger for an easier reading experience. If you want to zoom in further, you can pinch with your 2 fingers. The e-reader will also remember the last page read, and when returning to the digital comic, will jump to the last page so you can continue where you left off. So this is huge. This is the first time ever in the history that a fully readable digital comic has ever been made, especially by Marvel. Like, not only just on the Veve app, but ever in premium digital format. So you can bet there's going to be tons of other comics that get released in the future on different apps, etc., and even on the Veve app. But this is always going to be the first one ever. And I feel like I always keep saying that, but it's just how it is. We're almost taking these opportunities like for granted because we have the first appearance almost every week. But that's because we're in a blessed situation right now. Sometimes, people, you're not realizing that we're in a historic moment until after it's already happened and we look back at it and say, wow. And that's kind of where we're at right now. We're almost in the eye of the storm is how I think of it. These are premium licensed digital assets. Everybody's going to shift into licensed NFT soon from IP brands. And so this is at the forefront. Veve is going to be the Walmart of NFTs. It's going to be the Amazon of NFTs. So I'm just excited that we have the actual Marvel comics. This is a big time moment. And I was never really into comics growing up as a kid or anything like that, to be honest. But Vivi's dropping them, and I'm about them. Shout out to It's Wonderful. Komi drops it, I cop it. So I just want to touch on the drop tomorrow, the drop on Friday, the drop on Saturday, and a little bit on how we're going to be able to read these digital comics. So that's all for today's show. It's your boy, Johnny Dunn. We out.
Grinding every day and I did it my way. Black ball from the game, caught me catch the way. Waiting on my downfall, gotta stay ahead.